So this is our latest bit of excitement. I know you were waiting with bated breath to see what other goodies we could attach to our skid steer. So Lou just said what it was. Let's see if I remember what he said. We purchased a receiver plate, and then the receiver plate allows us to have this funky guy right here, which is the trencher. And we're going to use this little dude to trench in the dirt so that we can have our water run, right? That's why. It's for the water.
What's that?
It's for the water. We're trenching for the water.
No, right now we're trenching for the solar.
Oh.
The solar PV wires.
Listen, I try to say what stuff is, but you know, he's the man with the plan.
So the idea of using that is to do a little trench to get the PV wires from the solar array to the shed right now. So we're doing that for. It may work to get power over to the camper and water at some point, but we're going to try it first and see how it does. And speaking of water, we had a little problem. So, you know, you have to do the whole adapt and overcome. So we're like, oh, we have a wonderful 12 volt pump that we hooked to our spare water tank to put water in the camper. Well, it died. Plugged it in, wouldn't even spit out water at all. Took it apart, now it's garbage. So put the forks on the skid steer and pick up the tank and hook up a hose to it, and then gravity feed it into the camper, which was exciting.
It was exciting because the first hose we used.
Yeah, so the first hose didn't work really well, and then the hose we had was like a 50-footer. So finally I got irritated and I just cut a chunk of hose off, and we used that, and it came out nice and fast.
Yeah.
So it worked. Again, we had to adapt. I'll have to fix the hose.
It only took us about an hour.
Yeah, which was ridiculous. So the whole idea was to have the pump, and we just easily pump it. And it's worked before because I tested it when we first got the tank, but I guess it just, from sitting around,
Likely
it
story.
just, well,
We made it work. We figured it out.
yeah, it was, I'm glad we had the forks, which helped.
Want to tell them about the forks? What you realized afterwards with
Oh
the
yeah,
forks.
always make sure that when you have a skid steer that you lock the plate all the way in, because I noticed afterwards that it wasn't locked in. And not that I mean, there was enough gravity on there with the tank that luckily it didn't fall, the forks didn't fall off, but yeah, they weren't fully engaged. So,
Yeah.
lesson learned for next time. But
So yeah, so that's what we've been doing. That's our nice productive time this weekend. Or
we ain't getting done.
We're not getting beep done this weekend probably. We have to actually head out early tomorrow to head back to Vegas area. And then I actually got Lou to sit down while the sun is setting slowly and have a beverage and use the cushions for our seats.
So I didn't pass out.
Have a snack so he didn't pass out. And just actually sit here and enjoy our land for a little bit. So that's it so far for today. We'll keep you in the loop on what's coming up next. There's a short rest. Lou's already gonna give our little trencher a try and see if we can dig a hole. Oh look, now he's just moving
The trailer manually by himself with his bad knee and his bad back. He's maniac, but he's my maniac. Look at him go. Look at him go.
All right, so trenching is about to begin to see how it works. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know unless we try. We're not professionals. word of advice for anybody that's like, oh, we want to buy land in Pahrump. Listen, we are very happy with our land, but something you need to know is
that, at least in the southern part of Pahrump. So the next morning, we really didn't get anything else done on the land, but we, as we usually do, made our way to Mom's Diner for breakfast. Always worth the wait, best coffee in town. But that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and as always, we will see you next week.